over 60 people have died on this site.
He heard a noise, and when he came down, the urn which contains the ashes of a former manager, the lid had shifted slightly.
That's the crane that was used in the Granville train disaster.
How many people did you say died?
83.
83 people. This is something we talk about a lot, things that have energy connected to them.
This is the most haunted room here.
Did you die here? Is there anybody in here?
I think I just had my first proper experience.
Mr. John Brown, are you here?
Are you ready to go into the depths? Oh, you can even smell it through the mask.
What the actual fuck? I'm so creeped out, I don't even know what to say. What is your name? Sarah? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another adventure of ghouls and etc. It is very exciting. We're heading to one of Australia's most haunted locations, a haunted mine just outside of Newcastle. Little Dixon's behind the wheel. How you doing, love?
I'm scared.
She's terrified. We've got Zachy Wild in the back, and we are going to a place that is absolutely crawling with the paranormal, apparently.
And flies.
And a fuck ton of flies. I'm pretty sure there's some dead kangaroos nearby. Anyway, it's going to be very exciting. So join us as we look throughout the most haunted mine in Australia and see if we can catch up with anything that wants to cover us in exoplasm. What's it called?
Exoplasm.
Exoplasm. Will we get bukkakied like exoplasm like in Ghostbusters? We hope so, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump right fucking into it.
We're at the Richmond Vale Railway Museum, which is about 4 kilometres south of Kurri Kurri. It used to be the Richmond Main Colliery, which operated from 1912 to 1967, and then the power station behind us supplied power to the towns for another 10 years. When it was built, it was the showpiece of John Brown's coal empire. It was the deepest colliery in the Southern Hemisphere when it was built. It holds still the world record for the amount of coal hand-hewn and brought to the surface in a single shaft mine, and that record has stood since 1926.
Right. Was there much trauma here, many deaths involved? I mean, obviously this is what we're doing here, is we're trying to connect with ghosts and all that type of stuff.
There were about 60 to 70 fatalities.
Wow.
In this colliery over the years.
Wow.
No, nothing as dramatic as an explosion, but accidents of various kinds took miners' lives.
How long have you been involved here?
I've only been involved for the last almost 4 years. I'm doing what I can to ensure that this place keeps going and is appropriately supported.
And I'm sure you spend a lot of time here by yourself. Is there anything that has gone bump in the night, any freaky, strange experiences?
I haven't heard anything, but one other director reckons when he was upstairs one night, he heard a noise, and when he came down, the urn which contains the ashes of Tiger Lightfoot, a former manager, the lid had shifted slightly. I don't know how much truth there is in it, but that's the story he tells.
That's a good start. You're freaking me out already. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, the proud sponsors of this video right here is Doan Partners, the greatest accounting firm in the entire country. Doan Partners has been part of Australian history since 2003, and it's owned by a highly skilled chartered accountant. He knows what he's doing. He's the bee's knees, let me tell you. Doan provides excellent service and advice for personal, business and self-managed superannuation fund tax, as well as assisting with succession planning structuring. Doan will happily prepare you or your business's financial remotely by phone or by email. Doan work for their clients, not the government, and thus will do as much as they can for their client within the law. And this is going to blow your mind. If you strapped yourself in, if you say the phrase, "the Buttsman sent me," you will get 20% off. Yes, that's right, 20% off your first year of fees with Doan Partners. But don't take my word for it, he's a recent client testimonial. My experience with them was very quick and efficient with no stress at all on my end. Everyone in the office I dealt with was A1 top shelf material. The price was very reasonable for the return that they were able to obtain for me. In all, I received a refund of nearly $20,000 and I was over the moon at the result. Thanks, Doan, for supporting this channel, and ladies and gentlemen, let's make sure we support them. Now, back to the video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not alone here. Not only is little Dixon with me and little Zachy Wild, we have the ghost grannies who, Renata still hates that name, but it is sticking. Anne and Renata, they're here every single time. Now, I know there's a few people saying that, hey, oh, why have we got these ladies who are running around, these charlatans. Last time Anne told you to fuck off. This time Renata's telling you to...
Piss off.
There we go, Renata, very well, had censoring herself. Run us through what we're going to go through this evening.
We've got blindfolds out again.
For
You'd be
fuck's sake,
pleased to
why
know.
do you want to blindfold me all the time?
Because this is special. Look, we want to train you up to be proper paranormal investigators.
I can't do it. I'm just spending the whole time freaking out
Well,
about being blindfolded.
We're going to face your fears.
I don't want to face me fears. Face a
no,
couple of
but
beers.
we do. We've got a few special spots inside the admin building that we're actually standing in front of. So we're going to be doing some experiments in there, and this is a 100% guaranteed, there is someone in there. There is someone in there, 100% guaranteed.
What makes you say that?
We have proof. We have a gentleman here who died on site. His name was John Brown, and he was a manager and owner of this whole area. And the volunteers that come in here and look after all the trains and everything often say that they will have levers pushed while they're standing in front of them. Or they will see a gentleman walking around in the early hours of the morning as if he's still here looking after this whole site.
I mean, this joint really does...
It's a cool site, isn't it?
It's really cool.
Really
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's surprising.
But it is also very creepy. I mean, as we said before, we have behind us the old admin building. That looks old, it looks creepy, and I can only imagine what this place is like.
And a family lived there.
Oh.
Yeah, a family lived there on site as well.
Right.
Yeah, and not only do we have the mining museum that has so many, or the railway museum that has so many of the old railway carriages, but we also have the mine here, the pit head, where hundreds of men would come to work every day, and there were so many injuries that happened here.
And we've heard that over 60 people have died on this site.
Yep.
That's full on.
And we're going to try and go as close to the pit head as possible.
Yeah.
We're going to give you some bionic ears, and we have some special...
Yeah, Renata's going to loan you her hearing aids.
I hate you. We're going to... no, I don't have any hearing aids.
I'm getting
yet,
hearing
sorry.
aids. I'm going to put it out there.
But we've also discovered a knocking system, a system of knocks that we're going to experiment with tonight.
Okay.
So...
Yes.
Zach, I know you spent a bit of time at the knock shop. What do you think about knocks? You know, it's a brothel. That's what a knock, that's what a knock shop is.
I don't know what you meant.
Yeah, knock shop is a brothel. Zach,
yeah, right.
Zach told me that one, actually. What do you think? Are you pumped? Are you excited? What are you feeling?
Mate, I'm feeling it.
Oh,
I'm feeling
My
it.
hands are here.
you did your hair and everything.
Yeah,
Doesn't look great, but it's great to have you back on board. I've really missed you.
that's good.
Anne Renata, little Dixon, little Zachy Wild. Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Nowadays, this isn't just an old site of a mine. It's actually a place where people come and they look at old trains, more commonly known as a museum. This train right here, I happen to know this information myself. I definitely didn't just read it off the plaque that is to my left, is a train that actually delivered troops to the front line in France in World War I, which has nothing to do with what we're doing here today, but is absolutely fascinating. This is a giant train made out of very hard things like steel, and is very impressive. As you could imagine, the steam coming out of it, the protection that the troops would have, I'm sure they wouldn't go too close to the front line in it, but it is absolutely impressive. Fascinating. Fascinating. In Dudley there is the mine there, and there was a big mine explosion in the late 1800s, and there was kids working in there, young as 14, and it just
Women went down here as well.
Really?
Women in the 1800s.
In the mine.
Women went down, yes, in the mines.
They went down in the mines, thank you.
And I
clarify.
I even read a story where there were women who were pregnant that would go down into the mines to work, and they would not tell the mine manager that they were pregnant. They would hide the pregnancy because it was a risk.
Yeah.
They needed the money.
They actually carried the coal up in baskets on their backs.
Wow.
This is actually really good. We're coming down here now, so you can see it in the daylight and to feel the difference.
You'll
once night
actually
falls.
tonight start to hear noises as if you're being followed down here.
Like what, the grass sort of crunching, or?
No, you just have this sensation of people standing behind you or coming towards you. That's the crane that was used in the Granville train disaster. It was pretty awful
Yeah.
because there were people trapped inside the train, and some of them actually had parts of the train on top of them. So it was really, really difficult to remove some of those people.
And it was this crane right here that was
One of the
involved.
cranes here, yep, was involved in trying to lift what was left of the bridge that collapsed on top in the roadway.
And how many people did you say died?
83.
83 people.
It was horrendous.
Just on their way to work in the morning,
It was all over
minding
the
their
TV.
own business.
It was. Everyone was watching
That's
it.
horrible.
It was awful.
I mean, this is something we talk about a lot. Things that have energy connected to them. A crane like that's pulled, 200 plus people who are injured and helped them out of a situation. And unfortunately, all those other people that passed away. But that's a very creepy exhibit, if you will, to have here.
So we're standing as close to the pit head as we can get. We're not allowed to go any further for safety reasons.
There's a big hole in the ground, I believe.
And the pit head is right through there. And that little carriage that you see there would have probably carried men down. And don't forget, they had pit ponies here as well. Now, the word pit pony kind of doesn't really, it tends to kind of make you think that the horses were small, but they weren't. Some of them were huge draft horses that went down there.
Wow.
They would bring them out at night, not to shock them with the light. So when the pit ponies finished, and they would be in there sometimes all week, they would be brought out in darkness to get fresh air and left out and looked after, and then taken back down again to work in the mines. The one thing you do here very much so is that the miners' lives depended on the pit ponies, and they treated them with the greatest of respect. They loved them and they really, really cared for their horses.
Okay, it's dark outside, terrifying, haunting. What are we doing?
We're putting you out of your comfort zones yet again with the diabolical
Mask.
Blindfolds.
masks.
Blindfolds. Straight out of Anne's
Straight out.
bedroom.
Yeah.
How
Got
upsetting.
quite a collection there.
Yeah, we're going to take you into the room and then seat you on a chair. You'll be blindfolded,
Okay.
and then we're going to walk out, and we want you to sense what's in the room, any words that pop into your head, any emotions, feelings, what you think the room may have been used for, anything at all. No matter how random, just say it.
Okay, and we're going to go one at a time.
One at a time.
Can I go first because I went last time?
Yep. And this is the most haunted room here. So one of the first experiments was bringing them here into Athel's room, and they all came in here on their own, one by one.
We'll get them to do a bit of a vigil and then reveal where they are. Okay, so you're fine.
Yeah, chairs. Ow.
There is a cupboard door there.
Is there anything in front of me right there?
No, so you can actually put your hands out onto the table and feel that there. That's fine.
Okay.
But I am now going to retreat and
Okay.
leave you for 3 minutes, and I'll come back and get you.
All
3
right.
minutes is not a long time.
It is.
Nice knowing you. Say hello to the resident ghost.
Am I supposed to be asking questions?
Are you still in here with me, Stuart?
I feel like it's not a school, but I feel like we're in a classroom just because there's a desk here.
Well, we've come here today to meet anyone who would like to meet us. My palms are sweating and he's weak. And we come with all respect. We wanted to find out about this mine site and the people who used to work here.
Is there anyone in the room here today?
Did you work here? Did you work underground? Did you die here?
Can you knock if there's someone here with me at the moment? Or give me a sign that you're here? That was a fucking knock, but I feel like someone else did it.
That was not anyone. That's actually fucking terrifying.
Can you give me a knock or a sign to say you're here? Just a knock like that? That was a knock. Thank you.
Knock on one of the walls if someone is in here today.
Can you give me one knock for no, two knocks for yes? Were you the mine manager here? No. Thank you.
Not really getting anything. The other two guys seem to have got something though. Oh, the fuck? That's not one of you guys making. The fuck?
Okay, so it's been 3 minutes.
Yeah, can I take my blindfold?
Yes, you may.
Oh, I fucking knew there'd be something right there in front of me. Who is this?
One of the mine managers.
I heard a couple of knocks.
Did you?
Yeah. Did you guys hear those knocks?
Absolutely heard those.
Yeah. It was on that door. Was anyone outside that door?
No, no one at all.
It was on that door. Interesting.
Wow. Meet Athol.
This is who I heard about, Graham was talking about.
Yeah. So Athol is...
Athol is his name.
Yeah, he's...
Hello, Athol. Thank you. Sorry if I was being disrespectful.
He's permanently in here.
Okay.
And there was one occurrence, so we know, where they came in here in the morning after they were upstairs. I think they were spending a night upstairs, some of the staff.
Yep.
And they came down here in the morning and the cover was off.
Wow. And he was the mine manager.
He was a mine manager at one point in time. Yeah, larger-than-life gentleman.
Nice to meet you, Athol. Obviously, when you have a blindfold on, you don't know what's around you, but that was creepy. We had a couple of responses to the door. Was it just the wind? Was it just the, this is an old building, maybe some floorboards, but it sounded like a knock.
I was wondering what you were screaming at. And then I took my blindfold.
Did you scream at it too? Oh, fuck! Oh. Because it was white, I fully thought it was like the floating thing of a spirit that no one else could fucking see. And I just thought, oh my God.
It's happened. It's now happening.
It's happened.
So we're out of the room.
I
wanted to compare notes because I went in there, I started asking questions. I said 2 knocks for yes. At one point I said 1 knock for no and then 1 knock for yes and then 2 knocks for no and then 1 knock for yes. So I fucked around with the spirits. I apologise. But I did get some interesting knocking happening in responses to questions. Just a knock like that. That was a knock. Claire, did you have any knocks?
Unfortunately, I thought it was one of the ladies, and basically what happened was I was silent for ages because I didn't feel anything. So then I said, is there anyone here? And I waited and I said, if there's a man here, knock once. If there's a woman, knock twice or something like that. And then I just heard this really faint but definite knock. That was a fucking knock, but I feel like someone else did it. It was a bit creepy.
And Zach, anything from you? What did you experience?
Yeah, so same thing. Like at the start, I thought I was getting nothing because I heard you guys sort of yelling at that.
Oh!
And then the back window was after I said, "Nah, I'm not getting anything." That's when I heard like a massive bang. Oh, the fuck! And then like one of the cupboards was making a bit of a creaking noise as well.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. We quite often will find knocks and bangs within a location if we ask. It's whether it's an intelligent reply or if it's just random. So the fact that you weren't hearing it all the time means that hopefully it's some sort of intelligent communication, particularly since you've done the 1 knock, 2 knocks. I really like that, and same as what you were doing. Yeah, I mean, possibly. I swear to God, I did nothing.
I can confirm without a shadow of a doubt that Anne and Renata did not knock, nor did anybody else. Everyone that was in the building was right next door, nowhere near the door to the office. This, ladies and gentlemen, is creepy as fuck.
How about we use the first aid room? Remember?
Oh, yes.
Because we've had some really interesting things happen in there, so we might do an era cue and put Isaac in some bandages and see what happens.
Bandage his head? No, can't touch the beard. Can't touch the beard, okay.
Okay, so we're doing a reenactment here. There's just been an accident in the mines.
An era cue.
An era cue. Yeah, very good. Yes, you're learning.
Not bad.
And you have been injured.
Okay.
And it is your left hand and arm here.
Yep.
So we're bringing you into the first aid room.
Okay.
We're going to sit you down. We're going to bandage you through. And then we're going to leave you here with all of this stuff.
This is the actual room where people were brought to if there was an accident in the mine. So this was like a little mini hospital. So you can imagine the pain. People died here. There would have been blood on the floor.
Okay, so just watch what goes off. Have this conversation. You're in pain. Just had an accident. What are you going to tell your wife? You may not be able to work ever again.
Might have to amputate your arm.
Get some of this emotion going.
Okay.
And see what starts to happen.
Okay. So the point of an era cue is to try and recreate feelings that were once in a room.
Yeah. And the emotion. So you've got to feel it. It's not like a half-assed, oh, my wrist hurts.
Okay. Goodbye, Connor. It's time for some of the greatest acting you ever did see. Nurse! Nurse, my arm! It's on fire! Oh, why is that ball going off? Nurse! Can you please help my arm? It was crushed and burnt today. I don't know what my wife is going to say, if she's going to be mad. She might leave me. Nurse! Do not leave me here. Is there anybody in here? I come in here with all positive, I don't want to use the word vibe. Hello?
You'll have to calm down. We're getting the doctor.
Get the doctor.
Getting the surgeon.
Bring the doctor.
We will have to amputate your arm.
No.
It won't be long.
I don't want to amputate it. I need this arm. It's me good left arm. I do everything with my left arm. Hello? Is there anybody here who can look after my arm? You can talk to me through this machine. You can touch the balls on the ground or on the bed. Hug. Someone just offered me a hug on the ovulus. It said hug.
Oh, well, at least you're getting someone that wants to look after
you. Thank you for looking after me.
If he loses that arm, he cannot work again. Please, come and help us.
Is there anyone in here who is a specialist right now? Can you help? Did you have anaesthetic? Help us out. We need help. We don't know where things are. You need to show us.
Bottle.
I'm wondering whether the anaesthetic is in the bottle.
The bottle, because we were asking where's the anaesthetic.
Could we have a look at one of those bottles?
Yeah. Well, there's all the bottles along there.
Very quiet, but we were asking for the pain relief because I was losing my arm, and they they said to look to the bottle. They kept saying bottle, and there are some bottles in that medicine case, which is just down there on the floor. So the balls went off a couple of times just while we were getting set up. We had some weird things come up on the ovulus, but I don't know, I felt like this room was quite quiet.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't really know what I'm trying to feel, but I felt like it was quite quiet.
Okay. Well, we're taking you to the next spot.
Okay. Let's go to the next room to investigate.
Okay, Zach, this one's for you.
Come on. Come to Mama's.
Now, you've already been in this room,
Yep.
so this seems to be the one that has activity tonight.
Yep.
And we know Athel is in there. So the whole focus of this particular experiment is to see if Athel will speak to you in some way.
Or materialise.
Materialise.
Yeah, we're going to be using mirrors, and mirrors are well known as being portals to the other side. Do you like mirrors, do you?
Mirrors. That sounds terrifying.
We set up a mirror.
Yes.
And we got everyone to look into the mirror,
Well, we got Zach.
but through to the ashes of Athel.
Yes, because we know that mirrors are portals.
So you're going to be looking into the mirror
At the
and
urn.
observing what goes on.
Okay.
So it is all about the reflection. It's all about what you're seeing. And also look at your face while you're there, because you might find that Athel starts to project through you.
Okay.
Good luck.
See you later, dickhead.
See? Oh, great. Proper alone. Hey, Athel, if you could please light up some of the devices around your urn. How has your night been tonight?
It is actually quite confronting to look into a mirror
Yeah.
when you're in a space, because number one, they're coming up behind you, which is scary enough. You're not seeing them coming towards you, it's coming behind you.
Is there anyone in the room tonight? If you could light up one of the balls behind me, or one of the other devices that will light up. Oh, fuck. No one told me that was gonna fucking talk. Present yourself by giving me a sign. Fuck. Fuck this. This is fucking... No, I'm not about this. Nah, nothing happened. No.
I'm scared. I could hear you.
Yeah, but it was one of the devices that said something and I didn't realise it was going to fucking talk and I shit myself.
Nothing much happened for dear old Zach.
Nothing much happened, but plenty happened when
Because
Claire
we
came
said
in.
that, you know, let's take the female sort of energy
Yep.
into the room and see what happens. And
Yep.
that's what did the deed.
Come on, Claire.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You were in the room.
I was standing over in that corner and I was just helping Claire to connect, because this is all new for her.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a few deep breaths and just look into the mirror, but you know how you sort of let your gaze become really soft, so it's like you look through the mirror?
Mm-hmm. Athel, can you be here with me?
Come on, mate, you make one of those lights light up for us like you did before. The one on top of your urn.
Were you young when you died? Was he old?
Young at heart, he would say, wouldn't you, Athel? You liked a beer. Where was your favourite pub, mate? Was it down at Curry? What did you used to drink? What sort of beer? Did you like a schooner? Oh, you did, mate. Yay, okay, fantastic. Nice big coldie after work, huh? You come and walk on this floor so that we can feel you. Feel the vibrations on the floor as you're walking around. Beautiful, thank you. Now I'm standing far, far away. I'm standing on the other side of the room. and you've got that light going off behind you. So no one is moving in here. What are you feeling around you?
Tense.
Tense? Is that because that light's gone off or?
Yep.
Okay. I thought I saw a bit of a shadow from the urn. It would have been to the right of you, behind your head. I guess we can have a look at that. So we were first of all talking to Athol, and nothing really happened. There's a couple of lights just went off, a couple of the light balls went off, but nothing, you know, too fantastic. So we finished this session, but just before we walked out, Claire realised that Athol's pet name was Tiger.
Oh, we should have called him Tiger.
We should have called him Tiger. Oh, damn it.
I didn't think of that.
You want to try calling him Tiger?
May as well. We could try.
So she thought, why don't we come back in and use that name? So we set it back up and started to call in Tiger.
It's just us again. Why did they call you Tiger, Athol? Was that your nickname? Tiger. Can you light one of the balls up for me?
Come on,
Tiger.
come on, Tiger. Yay! 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 Oh my God! Go Tiger!
You're the man!
Good one, Claire. Good one. Excellent. Well thought.
So much, Tiger.
Wow, Tiger. What a man.
Do you prefer
That's
being called Tiger?
that's what you were waiting for, mate.
You just wanted us to call you the right name, didn't you?
That was good. Good job.
Oh, why don't you go and marry him then, Claire? Jesus Christ!
I heard a lot of yelling and screaming.
Oh, I'm just a bit. Oh,
What happened?
I think I just had my first proper experience.
What happened?
So we left because nothing really happened, and then I think Tiger came through to us somehow.
So Tiger's the mine manager, right?
Yes, so we were calling upon Athol and saying, Athol, are you there? And if you're there, please light the balls up for us and all this type of stuff. But as we were leaving, I just saw the Tiger bit there and I just thought, well, people call you Butsman. And I was like, everyone's got a name. And then we said, Tiger, RENATA, join in. And then
Come in,
just...
Renata. The ball's going off over there too.
Yeah, and all of the balls just went off at the same time.
Yeah, so first of all, that one went off.
Oh.
And then that one went off. And then that one went off. And you're standing here looking in the mirror, so there was no movement. Absolutely. And I'm over there. And it was great.
It was like,
It was
and it
awesome.
felt like a happy presence. Like I wasn't scared.
Hey, there he goes.
On you. Tiger, good to meet you, big dog. Nice to meet you, sir.
Isn't he handsome? Look.
He is a good-looking man,
Yes.
isn't he?
Aren't you, Tiger?
Is that what they called you, Tiger? Tiger? Hey?
Hey.
Tiger?
I think it shook her up a bit.
Okay, awesome.
But I think she'll remember it for a very long time. So we then went to the pit head.
Yep, we've got the bionic ear for that one.
Yep.
So hopefully we can get some knockings, because they used to use knocks to be able to communicate. So that parabolic dish picks up a sparrow's fart from 20 miles away. I thought I'm using miles. Shows my age.
Okay, so in the admin building, there was a sign, and the sign gave us the language that they used down in the mine. So they would use knocks, obviously, from the top end and the bottom end to signify certain things. So 1 knock was to go on, 2 knocks was to lower down, 3 knocks was when any person is going to ascend or descend, 4 knocks was the empty cage, 5 knocks to lower slowly, 6 knocks to ascend slowly, 7 knocks landing. So we're going to ask them certain questions and see if we can actually hear the number of knocks they deliver, or anything else that you can hear.
Sure.
you there, guys? Are you listening to us? Can you let us know that you're listening by knocking? So tell us if you hear any noises or knocks. Isaac, Zach. Can you make a loud noise for us, please? Is anyone down in the mine at the moment?
It's got on.
Up.
Higher.
Is anyone down there? Do you need help? Give us one knock if you're ready to go forward. How many knocks do you have to give us so that we can lower the cage down?
I'm trying to look in there.
Why are you trying to look in there? It's dark.
I've been trying to too.
But it's dark.
That's why I'm trying to look.
Could be a shadow. Could be a shadow.
I've been looking up the top up there. That's creepy as.
Tiger! I'm convinced he's here.
Turn the lights on.
I don't think they had lights.
Maybe they could start a glow from the coal. I don't know.
No, you don't know.
Mr. John Brown, are you here?
Come on, Tiger, knock for us if you're here. Can you please repeat this knock for me?
Shall we try a cooey?
Can you nearly hear like voices in the distance or something?
Let us in. Tiger, let us in, please.
We had no luck listening deep into the mines with the bionic ears.
Very quiet.
Very quiet.
Almost.
Too
quiet.
And we had no luck sitting in an old train car.
Well, I think we're getting more action back up at the house, so I'm suggesting that we move on to our surprise.
Dun, dun, dun.
Great. Let's do it.
So we headed back to the source of all the activity in this entire investigation, the main building, and then we were told of a secret room.
Righto, we've got a mask on for some reason. I don't know why. Apparently there's an issue with some type of mould, hopefully not asbestos, but we'll find out shortly.
So we've been given access to a room that we've never actually seen before. We didn't even know that this room existed. It is downstairs and it is actually underneath our feet.
Okay.
So water does come in.
Yeah.
And you will see that there are some things on the floor which we think used to be books, which are now mush.
Okay.
So...
There's also a big safe down there,
Right.
which probably held really important documents and probably cash. That's
Okay.
why it's down underneath the ground.
So we're going to send you down with the Portal Plus,
Yeah.
that lovely
Yeah.
thing that sounds hideous, and you're going to try and talk to the people that are here.
Okay.
Are you ready to go into the depths? Ladies first. The steps are quite big.
Thank
Step
you.
here, and that actually looks like part of a dead animal.
Oh, it's a skink. Oh, you can even smell it through the mask.
What the actual fuck?
Wow.
Oh, don't like it.
So come around here, guys.
Oh, what?
Right, you know what to do. Have fun.
Dude, this is a place where like I'm I can see books flying off the shelf.
I'm so creeped out, I don't even know what to say. What is your name? Sarah?
Do you think this is where they done all the pays and stuff? Yes.
Can you hear me? Yep. Did you work here? What was your job?
We have some cat balls in here. Can you please light the cat balls up?
If you can just press those balls, we'll know you're here. Is there anyone in this room with us? Please make a sound. Move.
Help me out.
Help me out. Can we help you? What can we do for you?
Shush. My name is Emily.
Emily, is that you? Emily, what did you do? This room was a clerical room. I imagine the manager of the mine, Tiger Lightfoot, is in here. Tiger, are you with us? Tiger.
Turn around. It's naked. It is naked.
These things are naked. Why are they here?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What?
We were getting some activity, some voices, but now it was time to try one last thing.
What is the combination to the safe?
Ah, come on, Tiger. The Butsman's just chasing a little bit of extra cash. But seeing how Tiger has now made me a very poor man, head over to isaacbutterfield.club to sign up for the Good Motherfucker Club because there is a brand new merch drop on the 4th of March. So head over there to sign up so you do not miss out, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that brings us to the end of the evening. Now, we had some interesting experiences, Claire. You had some ball activity.
Naturally.
Not bad. And Zachary, you were staring into the mirror, you saw a few things?
Nah.
Saw some hideous atrocities staring back at him. Ladies, we thoroughly enjoyed our experience here at the mine, and I think it was one of those situations where everything was very freaky and suspenseful. There was a little bit of activity. Yep. I know Renata and Claire had some good
major,
stuff
though.
in, what was
Felt
that?
Major.
What felt major?
The activity.
It was major activity.
To me, it was.
It was.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
Be a good motherfucker, peace in the Middle East. Make sure you stick around because we do a lot of these videos. They come up all the time. And keep it moist. Not bad. Thank you for joining us, Ghost Grannies.
Yep.
Oh, now you're calling yourself old. The Ghost Grannies. Will you own?
No.
Toodaloo, au revoir, bye.
I had like a weird, a tingling sensation this side of my head.
This particular cellar had convicts down there.
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck off. How about that?
These are real convict leg irons.
These are real.
I don't know if someone's banging on the door or the closet.
Were you one of the residents that lived here?
I think I just seen the shadow move through there.
Really?
Yep.
Do you know anything about us? Turn around? Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Is there anybody in here?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm fucking shivering too.
And I just felt like someone was behind me the whole time.
Yeah. This hallway is so scary.
Fuck this, bro. I'm out.
What do you mean you're out? The fuck was that?